All right, so now we're going to switch gears, and we are, instead of solving for what the decimal degree, the ratio is, sorry, we are going to go backwards and we're going to solve for the degree. What was our angle? So the way you do this is you have to use your second function or shift. We're going to undo the sign on this side by going sine -1. Okay, we're undoing this. But if you do it to one side, you have to undo it to the other side. So the only thing that's left on this side, and your teachers probably did not teach it this. If you had Mr. Conrad, you may have. He taught me this method, and I really like it. We're just left with theta now. If you had Bronx, I don't know if you did that. Okay, so on this side, we have to use, if you look on your calculator, above sine, you can see on the typing, like on the calculator, you've got sine -1. So I have to use the second button. Some people have a shift button. So I have to go second sine, and then I get the sine -1 on my calculator. And I want to punch in 0.9063. And we want an angle to the nearest degree. Okay, so this is actually what I'm punching into my calculator. 0.9063. And then I got 64.9989, so it's going to be 65 degrees. Okay, so that should be review of last year. Now let's throw you a little curveball here for this year. This is reciprocal. If we're dealing with reciprocal, we have to figure out who was your original one. So if it's cosecant, your original was sine. Okay, that's your reciprocal. So when you've got a reciprocal ratio as your answer, we have to undo the ratio. So if this is our answer for cosecant, we want to go 1 over this answer to find out what sine is. So sine of theta is going to be 1 divided by whatever the cosecant one was, because it's a reciprocal. So if we go 1 divided by 1.1547, I get 0.8660. But we're not done because, whoopsies, because we still have the sine on this side. So we get sine of theta. When I did 1 divided by 1.1547, I got 0.8660. And now I've created a primary trig ratio question. Now you just undo the sign, because we've got a sine button on our calculator. We don't have a cosecant button on our calculator. So if we undo sine, all we're left with on this side is theta. Let's do second sine of 0.8660, 59.997, 60 degrees. Perfect. Tan, normal. Undo it. So we get, do you have to write out the step that I'm writing out right now? No. You could just go straight to the answer. I'm just doing this for teaching purposes, but I'm pretty sure every teacher would accept straight to the answer here. Second tan, 2.246, 65.9999, 66 degrees. There's some blue jays that are outside of my window. Sorry about that. Okay, secant. This is a reciprocal. Who was your reciprocal partner? If you were an S, you had a cos. So the math we're going to do is cos theta is going to be 1 divided by what secant was, 0.0403. And then we're actually going to do that math as one of the steps. I think this is important to show the teacher because this is your new concepts, especially for 11s and 12s. We're not at the angle yet. We're just at still the ratio 9613. Now let's undo cos. All that's left here is theta. Second cos 0.9613 is 15.99, which is 16. Nice.